My name's Amelia Munson, and I'm a graduate student in animal behavior at the University of California, Davis. Before I jump into my research, I wanted to introduce you to me. And I could focus on some of my academic achievements, the time I spent at Reed College studying cichlids as an undergrad, or even the time I spent working at a zoo, which has really shaped the way that I see animal behavior. But instead, I wanted to talk about some bigger moments in my life. My first birthday, where instead of blowing out the candle, I stuck my finger in the flame. The night before my beloved pet rat died. Or in grad school, when I had to have a surgery to figure out whether the lump in my neck was cancerous. And the reason I want to talk about these moments is that they have shaped who I am as a researcher. I now know, don't stick your fingers in flames. It's hot. I also have been made stronger by going through chemo and dealing with that as a grad student. That has shaped who I am as a person. And I've talked to some of you about my research, and you may know that I don't actually care about how these experiences shape humans. I really care about what it means for fish. And partly that is because I think fish are just incredibly awesome animals. But it's also because I'm really curious about this big general question. How do experiences shape who we are as individuals? And I want to know whether the sort of patterns we see in humans are true for animals like fish as well. So in order to study this question, I raised Western mosquitofish in the lab. During their childhood, their sort of fryhood, you might say, I exposed them to different stressful experiences. Some of them were exposed to predators, others got oscillating warm temperatures, some got both challenges, and others didn't have to deal with anything. As adults, I removed these challenges from them and looked at how it had shaped who they were. Some of the changes were morphological. My fish who'd grown up with predators were smaller as adults, which might make them harder to catch. My fish who had been exposed to both challenges were more active as adults, and this might help them to take advantage of pulses of safety. Because really, I'm curious about the broad impacts of these challenges. My research seeks to answer questions such as, do these experiences make fish better at avoiding predators, things that might kill them? And specifically, does it help them deal with novel challenges? Does experience with a native predator like a bass during childhood help fish deal with novel predators like this Oscar fish as adults? I'm also really curious about how widespread this is. Is there something special about experiences you have during your childhood, or are you more plastic through your whole life? Do experiences during your adulthood also shape you? I'm also really excited about looking at not just these negative challenges, but whether positive challenges can also buffer us and help change our behavior in really impactful ways. Some of the research I'll be talking about in the main presentation is looking at whether social experience, a beneficial thing, shapes behavior in fish. Thank you.